Day, McVeigh, and happy Friday. Good morning, boys and girls. Please stand to honor our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Boys and girls, you may be seated. Let's get to our birthday book. Okay, so I'm announcing birthdays for today and the weekend. Happy birthday today to Jared Seal in our second grade, Aiden Heckman in our kindergarten, Christopher Zhang in our third grade, Tiago Quito Suarez in our third grade, and Harjat Singh in our kindergarten. For tomorrow, happy birthday to Oliver Chalashchik in our second grade, Christopher Deanarine in our first grade, Lila Baker in our kindergarten, and Niall Hashmi in our kindergarten. And on Sunday, happy birthday to Faith Jarvis McCloof in our fifth grade and Bobby McCardle in our fourth grade. Now, our lunch for today, friends, is pizzeria style pizza, boar's head ham and cheese sandwich. We have grilled cheese and our bagel lunch. Now, we've had a wonderful, exciting week, our wellness walk. We've had spirit days every day. And today is the last day of Red Ribbon Week. So we have two special guests with us today to finish out the week with us. We have Mariella and Emily. Okay.
Good morning. Our names are Mariella and Emily, and we're in Mr. Prisco's class. Today is the fifth day of our Red Ribbon Week, and our theme is I'm a Genius. Students and faculty are encouraged to wear school spirit to show their support. All week we've been talking about healthy habits that help us every day live a healthy life. Just like our theme mentions, we're all geniuses, and to be a genius, we need to take care of our minds. This means our mental health is just as important as our physical health. Healthy ways we can take care of our mind is to first listen to it. If something feels funny, uncomfortable, or scary, we might need to be mindful of that feeling and figure out why we might be feeling that way. Once we figure this out, a few ways to help our minds feel better are to take deep breaths, talk to a friend and trusted adult, journal, go for a walk, or maybe even draw. There are a lot of different ways we can help our minds feel better, and they may look different to all of us since we are all unique. All healthy habits are important, but taking care of our minds and our mental health may be the most important. When our minds doesn't feel right, our rest of our bodies won't feel right either. Thank you for joining us for our Red Ribbon Week, and the fun continues next week on Tuesday when a BMX team comes to McVeigh and shows us these healthy habits come to life.
Wow. Well, that's a very powerful message. And by the way, if you want to have fun sometime, try saying Red Ribbon Week fast in a row. Red Ribbon Week, Red Ribbon Week. What happens is your tongue will get twisted a little bit, and they call that a little bit of a tongue twister. But Mariella and Emily have a very important message for us, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that as soon as they step off. Okay, so we just heard from Mariella and Emily about what it means to be a genius, take care of our minds. Our minds are extremely important in the same way that our bodies are. So they were talking about if you feel something that you don't normally feel, if you feel uncomfortable, or if something is bothering you, things that you can do to get help, like talk to a trusted adult, draw, go outside and play, take a deep breath, try something to see if it makes you feel any better. Something healthy. Try something healthy, of course. But another way that you can be a genius is to keep trying, even when the first time you try, you're not good at something. Imagine if the first time I kicked a soccer ball, I was terrible at it and I never kicked it again. What would that mean? Maybe I could have been good, Maybe I could have been a good soccer player, but because I didn't kick the ball, again, because I didn't do well the first time, I'll never know. Now, there are some outstanding soccer players in the world. Imagine if they stopped kicking the soccer ball after the first time when it didn't go well. What would have happened then? What if the first time somebody threw a ball, it didn't make it to the other side, and they just quit? We wouldn't have any baseball games. We wouldn't have any soccer games if people quit the first time they tried something and it didn't go well. What about books? Do you think that an author sits down and the first time writes the perfect book? No. They go back, they reread, edit, rewrite, edit, rewrite. If we quit after the first time, or even the second time, we would go nowhere. Nothing would ever happen. We wouldn't have sports. We wouldn't have books. We wouldn't have anything. Think about a computer. The first computer that was ever built was about the size of this room. Imagine if nobody made that better. They had to keep trying and trying and trying to make it smaller and smaller and smaller. Now we have a little computer we can hold in our hand. But that's because somebody kept trying. So one of the things that we can do to be a genius is to always give it an effort. Instead of saying, I can't do this, try again. Keep trying. Keep trying. You can do it. And say to yourself, I can do this. I think I can. I can do this. Here's how. That is really good for your mind, and that's what a genius does, and we're going to keep working on that. Now, moving on, today we have 3 features for a Get Smart show, but it's a Getting Smart Through Art portion today. So this one is coming from Chloe in 218. Check out her art box, and you can see there's a McVeigh spin to it. You see the M on the fox, and you can see the color palette. And also looks like either pastels or crayons. Nice work, Chloe. And then we have Olivia from room 122. Look how beautiful that is. It's a fall theme. She actually used real leaves. Super job, Olivia. So we have some markers. This one is colored pencils. And we have real leaves, some medium on this. And check this one out. This is from Mario in room 107. This is awesome. Take a look at the detail on this. The eyes, the mask, the McVeigh gear. Yes, Mario, you are a mighty mind. Well done. All right. Now, each day, we have our Mighty Kind moments of the day, but we also sometimes have some announcements. So I'm going to start putting our announcements right before the Mighty Kind moment of the day. Today's announcement has to do with Safety Patrol. Safety Patrol people, if you're thinking that you would like to be in the Safety Patrol, you're a 5th grader, your application is due Monday. And the next meeting is next Wednesday at 8:30. All right, so now it's time for our Mighty Kind moment of the day. Let's get our drum roll. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so today's shout out is going to Manahil Nakvi. Listen to this. Manahil knew that her teacher's favorite animal is a sloth. So she used her own money that she had for herself and purchased something for her teacher. It was actually a sloth at the Fresh Air Book Fair. So at the Fresh Air Book Fair, you might have seen the animal pens, and there was a sloth pen. Manahil purchased that for her teacher. She used her money that she had for herself. Now, I'm not saying go out and buy something for your teacher and that will make you super duper mighty kind. What I'm saying is Menahil took her own money and instead of using it for herself, she used it for somebody else. Think about that. That was very kind because I'm sure there was something else there that Menahil would have liked to buy for herself. Instead, she used her money to buy for somebody else. And that was super duper mighty kind. Go Menahil. And that's what we should always be thinking about. How can we do something ourselves to impact, to make the day of somebody else better? Why? Because we're mighty minds. Not only that, mighty kind, mighty minds. And every day, boys and girls, it's a great day to get smart and be kind to both each other and the earth. Let's have a wonderful day.